Good morning, Thurston. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Thurston.
On today's Eagle Report,
We kick off reading month with a book recommendation.
and DeMarco is back with another movie review.
All this and more on this edition of the Eagle Report. Welcome to another episode of the Eagle Report. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Baeli. Here's today's news.
The lip sync battle results are in. It looks like Mr. Man took the crown this time and came away with the win. We will resume the lip sync battle in a couple of weeks with all Drake songs, so be ready.
Attention juniors, SATs are right around the corner and it's very important to prep. You can make some time during seminar next week to go to Mrs. Fresto and Bala on Tuesday, Mrs. Elm and Mrs. O'Keefe on Wednesday, and Mrs. Ferris and Mr. Howell on Thursday. Let's ace those SATs.
Women's History Month continues, and today Faren meets up with Miss Elm, PE teacher, to see what it's like teaching a subject that's usually dominated by men.
When I was growing up, I remember hearing about one of the first women to ever run a marathon. I think it was the Boston Marathon in the 60s. She was running, and some of the event workers were literally like trying to push her out of the way, trying to rip her bib off and not let her participate. And I just thought that was the craziest thing, to try to prevent someone from just running. So just making sure everyone, girls and boys, have access to good physical education and being active. The biggest impact women's history has had on my life is basically everything I do, from the rights I have now. We still have some work to do. Athletics specifically, there was a time a couple generations ago women couldn't even participate in sports, and now I'm here teaching sports and playing sports, and it's fun. I didn't really pick it because it was a male-dominated field. I definitely have had some experiences that was made very clear to me that it was a male-dominated field, but I had a really good support system growing up. My mom played college softball, so she kind of already paved the way for me and showed me, like, you can do whatever you want to do. And my dad made sure I had every opportunity available to me. My advice would be to focus on things you can control. A lot of the frustrations with women's rights, women's sports, are things we don't really have control over. So focus on things you can control, like your work ethic, your attitude, who you surround yourself with. Pay attention to what people say about women and about women's sports that you're around, and decide if that's something you want to be around or if you should maybe distance yourself from that person.
If you didn't know, March is Reading Month. It's also a time to celebrate the joy of reading, explore amazing stories, and discover new ideas through books. Tears TV member Jacob goes to Mr. Marshall with the book recommendation that we can all enjoy.
So a book I'd have to recommend for Reading Month is called The Short Timers by Gustav Hasford. It is, I would say, my favorite book. It's a book that inspired the movie Full Metal Jacket, which is about the Vietnam War. It's actually a satirical book that it just has really amazing characters who they're complicated, there's a lot of depth, and it's just interesting. It's one of those books that you read and you're just like, this is a one-of-a-kind book. So The Short Timers by Gustav Hasford.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. It's time for sports. I'm Nick, and we've got lots to cover, so let's dive in. On Wednesday, our girls' basketball season came to an end with the loss to Livonia Stevenson. The girls finished their season with a record of 16-8. and a second place finish in the WAC. Great season. Now on to the spring sports tryouts. Keep your ears peeled for dates and locations. Track and field tryout is going to be on the 10th in the gym from 2:45 to 5, with an information meeting being in the cafeteria from 2:45 to 4:30 on the 9th. Baseball tryouts should be expected on the 9th if the weather is right condition on the baseball fields from 2:45 to 5. Otherwise, expect to be indoors. Softball has the same date and time, but is weather dependent due to it taking place on the field as well. Girls soccer will also start on the 9th on the field, which again will be weather dependent from 2:45 to 5. Girls tennis will be on the tennis courts on Monday, the 9th, from 2:45 to 5. That tryout will be postponed if the weather doesn't cooperate, so be sure to listen to afternoon announcements. Finally, girls flag football will have their tryouts on Tuesday, March 10th, on the football field from 2:45 to 5. We are still waiting for a start date for golf, so stay tuned. If the weather allows, all these tryouts will take place, but keep an eye out for changes. That's it for sports, however. Back to you, Chloe.
It's been a while, but DeMarco is back with a long-awaited movie review. Today he reviews GOAT. Let's see if it was a hit or miss.
Today, the movie is GOAT.
You're signing a goat? Hey!
My overall impression of the movie is that the movie is very good and the animation is really top notch. I really like the art style, and the movie is made by Sony.
And I think the movie is really relatable, like mirroring things in the real world, like rims with chains on it, Mercedes, and even shoes that look like Yeezys.
I also really like how the characters are very relatable, like Will. He is small and he has to overcome that throughout the movie, and how he can still hang with the big dogs.
Small cannonball!
But man, the antagonist of the movie is kind of boring. I won't get into too much detail, but you can't make a character with so much ego and so little scenes to back it up, besides the first part of the movie where he went against Will, the main character. But all the rest of the cast rounds out pretty well, and I think they're all well written too. Me personally, my favorite character is Archie the Rhino, and just how he acts as a family man and how he's down to earth with everybody.
But my favorite character is definitely Will, because I always love the underdog in a story, and I feel like I am kind of an underdog. But we think the movie is an 8.1 out of 10, only because at the end the movie feels a little rushed, but besides that, the movie's goated.
Yeah, you need to wrap it up.
I thought it was funny.
It wasn't.
We made it through another week, and I know we all can be grateful for that. Before we close out, you know we have to do a Flashback Friday. This week's Flashback Friday comes from 2015, where students did Jeopardy and impersonated their favorite teachers. Let's take a look.
Welcome to a special edition of Jeopardy, Teacher's Edition. I'm your host, Coach AJ. Probably the least excited about all this, but woo. Here's your contestants. Science teacher, Wayne Wright.
I'm really excited to be here. I love game shows.
Calm down, look. Calm down. You're a little bit too loud.
All right, calm down. Sorry.
Next, Jeffrey Berger.
Folks, let's get started.
And last week's winner, Rory. Where's Hughes?
I'm right here. Let me spit a quick rap for you, okay? Okay, my mans? Let's get it started. I said stop. Shut up. Hughes is here. What's up? MC Nonsense in the house, everybody.
Number one, I'm not your man. Second, don't do that again or me and you gonna have a problem. Here are your categories. History of Ohio, sports, classic novels, finish the lyrics, famous movie quotes.
Get out of town. I gotta go with the classics for 200. Who are we talking here? Thoreau? O'Brien? Or is it that fool, Malcolm Gladwell?
Who is the author of Everybody Poops?
You call that a classic? That's exactly where the society's headed. Right down the drain with that garbage. It's garbage.
Incorrect. That's incorrect. The answer is Taro Gomi. Mr. Wright, you have the board.
Yes.
You have the floor.
Okay, sweet. Well, don't know much about sports, but sports sounds cool.
This is the hockey team based in Detroit.
Who is? The Detroit Eagles. Oh, no, he's wrong. Tiger Woods. Are you kidding me?
Buckeyes.
This is my question. This is my question. He said, who
It's gotta be
is
the book ass.
Detroit hockey team?
Hey!
Not a golfer.
Calm down. Since all of you got it wrong, I'm gonna have to go for one more question for the win.
I mean, I'm feeling confident. I put my 10,000 hours in like I was told to do, and I'm pretty much ready for success. I mean,
If I'm anything like my book ass, I'll be this year national champion.
This is from Finish the Lyrics in the blank. I love it when you call me blank. Rory?
ooh! Oh, man, it's not Arcade Fire or like...
Burger.
Is it Nickelback or Tim McGraw?
Right.
Who is? When you call me Big Papa.
Unbelievable. Right's our winner.
Cottonwood Derby season.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's birthday time, and we like to wish a happy birthday to Malia Gardner, Clark Morgan,
Justice Turner, and Iffy O, as well as a happy early birthday to J. Stan Little.
Thanks for tuning in to today's Eagle Report.
Have a great weekend, Thurston.
And don't forget to soar.